Hey girlie, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I have been present here on YouTube, but I'm gonna explain while you guys enjoy this Sunday reset. Full transparency, I started over, literally left the location I lived in for 10 years and moved back home. Was it hard? Absolutely. Was it even harder being disobedient and not listening to God? Very much so. And to be honest, I didn't know what that looked like at the time. My finances took a hit, my physical health and mental health took a hit. My circle of friends and dating life was on the rocks. So I took that as a sign that it was time to bounce. My support was far from me to even think about taking a break as a single mom. So I left, tired, drained, and feeling depleted, and I went home. Although I did enough for my daughter, I knew I couldn't continue living my life like this. I literally did enough for her in that day, that week, whatever the case. But for myself, none existed. And I knew I couldn't keep living my life like this. Was I ashamed and afraid to move back home? Absolutely. I felt like a failure. I felt like I fought so hard to leave home and I made a nice living for myself only to end up back there. Anxiety had taken over my life and I had felt like there was no room for me in the space that I had called home at the time. Why? Because I didn't know rest. I didn't know how to surrender. I didn't know who Shamika was, and I was extremely exhausted to the point where working on me wasn't even in my own capacity. Life became overwhelming for me, and so I paused and allowed God to take care of every single thing I was attempting to control. To the people, to the places, and the things that were no longer meaningful in my life, I completely let go of. Were there times that I wanted to return back to familiarity? Absolutely. But I knew that there was no longer any value in those spaces for me. I didn't want the old me back, but I wanted to be everything that I knew I could be and also that I was destined to be. No more settling with nothing that didn't align with me. I learned how to pour into myself, how to dilly-dally, how to just exist in my own world and not feel ashamed. I learned how to set boundaries and not feel ashamed. Most importantly, I wanted to be better for my daughter. Although she saw me perform, I knew she felt differently. And y'all know the saying, if your kids cannot understand what's going on with you and they can't verbally express it, they will feel it. So I definitely knew my daughter felt it. This life reset was truly needed. I made beautiful healing memories with my friends and families by moving back. I grew mentally, financially, emotionally, and physically. Doors were still closing, but I still chose to surrender every day to God and live and be grateful. I remained faithful until He said, it's time to move. And when He said it was time to move, it happened so quickly. God's timing is always perfect. I feel free now, confident, and more secure in me because I started over. I would do this again because of the reward internally that I have now. I say that to say this. I'm not perfect, but I will continue to make mistakes. But I'll also get up from those mistakes every single time to keep winning my race. My tribe will find me, my support will continue to be solid, and I'll even gain more support. My daughter will be able to look back on this moment and not even remember a thing. But for times like this, when she's older, I'll know how to coach her through these exact hard times. Here's to being bold and beautifully me. Here's to positivity, peace, love, and kindness. Here's to the hell no's, the no's, the maybes. Here's to showing up for me in whatever that looked like and creating myself over and over again. Now let's get back on my Zoom, create this beautiful content. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram and on TikTok, as well as here. All information will be linked down below. See you guys in the next one.